and send them to a private counselor. A good example of this is of Brian Christ from the University of Virginia. The first quarter he was at college, he was busted for marijuana in his room. The second quarter, he was busted for alcohol in his room. And on the third quarter, he called his dad and said, "Dad, I need help. I'm addicted to hardcore drugs." The first two violations, the parents were never informed because he was not arrested, which didn't violate the university's notification policy. Because if he had been arrested, then the parents would have been notified. And after he was pulled out of school to go into counseling for his hardcore drug addiction, he died of an overdose just a few weeks later. His parents then tried to get the university to adopt what is called Brian's Rule, which would give a full disclosure of the students' violations of the policies promptly and fully. They wouldn't hide anything from the parents at all. But the university declined this for the reason that they are trying to help the students become independent adults and manage their own affairs. And that was a direct quote from the Vice President for Students Affairs at the university.
Parental help. Does this actually deter any underage drinking? Well, according to Brandon Fry, the Assistant Dean of University of Georgia, it's too early to tell. A solution to this is schools should be responsible for doing their own research as to whether this helps with alcohol problems, because there are the negative effects of students are not willing to go to health officials at the school because they're afraid of basically getting told on to their parents because of this. And also, we basically overall need to have almost like a nationwide study to figure out whether this getting parents involved actually helps the student with underage drinking problems. And that's all.
Are there any questions?
What are your personal beliefs on whether parents should be involved or not?
I think that a lot depends on the financing of the situation.